Check out this Pagani Huayra BC Tempesta. So this Tempesta body kit really adds a lot to the car, and it looks incredible. So I'm here at the Arm Sotheby's auction to see this car in real life, and I did not expect there were so many changes they've done to the car. So they've reworked the aerodynamics and they have made this car look even more menacing. So it's all exposed carbon fiber, but what they've done is add a completely new front spoiler. So the one in the normal BC is completely flat, but in this it's a little raised with these rods which are connecting to the body as well. And of course you have very large air intakes, so all the air goes in directly into the radiators and it comes out through the vents here on the hood. And then you have, of course, carbon fiber around the headlights as well. Pagani doesn't make cars, they make art. And then you have these wings are also, I think, slightly different than those from Huayra BC. The Huayra BC is limited to just 20 cars, so I'm just remembering it from memory. I think it's a little different. I've seen a Huayra BC just a few days ago, but again, I didn't expect that I'll be comparing small details with this one. So this is a very nice surprise, and they've worked around the vents and of course the interior of this car. Unlike other Huayra BC, it's not blacked out. The silver of the titanium is still there, and again it looks incredible. I'll show you the interior up close as well, because I think Pagani makes the most beautiful interiors of them all. And look at it, it's all old school, yet it incorporates the technology as well. You have onboard computer screen, you have a digital screen on for your instrument panel as well, and then you have racing seats in full leather. Absolutely gorgeous interior. Now they've also worked at these vents, and they've made them a little larger to let the air into the engine bay, and they've added these scoops here. So this is unique to this car. This is the Tempesta body package again, which provides more air to the engine bay, and then you have another opening there in the middle as well. Coming to the side, you have the Pagani, the Horatio Pagani signature, and then you have some elements that are added on every BC to make the car more aerodynamic. And overall, I think this car is magnificent. So this car has a 6-liter twin-turbo V12 engine provided by AMG, which makes around 800 horsepower. They've also added a little bit of spoiler wing above the tail lights to make the car a little more aerodynamic. And every Huayra BC has a fixed spoiler wing, but it's not as big as this wing. And in fact, this wing is connected to this vertical fin here as well. So this is all part of the Tempesta package. So it's all unique to this car only. What a car. I mean, it is absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. Now, the front of the Huayra has two flaps. These are closed now, but they can open up at certain angles, providing downforce or helping in braking. And similarly, you have flaps in the rear as well. So these again have the same function, and you can see the whole exhaust and pretty much most of the engine bay from here, because it's all hollow to let as much of the air out as possible to keep the engine bay temperature as temperate as possible. So everything is very beautifully managed and beautifully constructed. Look at the exhaust layout, it's absolutely gorgeous. But there's more. There's a lot more design elements that you notice in real life. Like you have brake lights here underneath this the wing. That's again unique to this car. And the Huayra BC also has a very unique diffuser that's different from the regular Huayra. Plus this Tempesta package also has additional exhaust pipes here. So you have 4 in the middle and 2 on either side in the diffuser as well. So I'm sure this Huayra sounds absolutely incredible. Now here you have the Huayra BC Tempesta logo, and just look at it. And then you have this vent here. That's of course to let the air out when the wheels are spinning. So this is overall a very unique car. I'm just glad I got a chance to see it and to show it to you guys. In fact, this is not the only Pagani here. This is one of the Paganis that they have here, and the other one is in fact even more outrageous and more expensive than this. In fact, it's around 2.5 times more expensive than this. So this was sold at the auction for around 4.5 or 4.3 or something million, over 4 million. And the interior, well, like I said, I will show you the interior, and well, here it is. The Pagani's interior consists of three materials mainly: carbon fiber, leather, and titanium. So it's unlike anything out there. Uh, Look at it, it is absolutely gorgeous. So you have dials, buttons, switches, knobs everywhere. It's very old school, and then you have an exposed gearbox. So Pagani didn't go for dual clutch gearbox because of weight, so they went with a single clutch, and I guess we'll have to trust Pagani on that. So Pagani's this car is basically the Huayra BC is a more track-oriented version of the Huayra, and it's much lighter. Few changes to the aerodynamics, and easily identifiable with the rear wing. Now, another unique characteristic of the Huayra is this: you have leather straps and buckles. These are there for the front end and the engine bay. So you have to open it like a suitcase from both sides, and then you can open up the rear and the front. How cool is that? I mean, it is a little tedious, but again, if you're having a Pagani, you need to have something like this. So they are expecting it to sell for over 4.5 million. I think going very close. So this Huayra BC here right now is in the middle of a lot of supercars and hypercars. In fact, it's in front of a Senna LM, one of 20 cars in the world, and it's stealing the spotlight from all of them. So now we've talked about the Huayra BC. Now let me show you what is the main highlight of the show. So let's go to the RM Sotheby's auction house, and let me show you what they have. So they always have two iconic cars at the center stage. So one of them is, of course, this white Aston Martin Valkyrie, like last year, but this one is white. That one was silver. I got a chance to get inside it as well, so you can find that video on my channel. Now this is a Zonda LM Roadster. Again, fully exposed carbon fiber, a one-off. So the front end is a little different. It's a little bulkier because it has new headlights. They're okay, but they're inspired by Le Mans race cars. That's why the bodywork has been changed, and it's a little bulkier in the front. A regular Zonda is a little different. It's a little sleeker. And then you have a few more modifications done to this car. Massive spoiler wing that is bolted onto the sides as well, and again you have a vertical fin as well for stability. Just look at that rear end. So if you want to check out this car in detail, you can just head on down to the video description for names and links. You find this one. You can find another Zonda 760 Riviera as well. I got a chance to sit in it. Incredible car. Do check that out as well. So this is by far one of the most outrageous Paganis ever. And this is the most expensive car. They want to sell it for over, well, $12 million. And they came very close. They came to selling it for 11 million in total. That's, of course, after taxes. So it was sold for 9.85 million. Total is 11 million. And you can see here that they've even posted it that they want to sell it for over $12 million. So let me know, what is your favorite hypercar? What is your favorite Pagani? And if you have any request, if you want to check out more interesting cars, just have a look at my channel. You can find videos of Paganis, Bugattis, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, supercars, hypercars, luxury cars. Everything is there. In fact, you can even find videos of the Koenigsegg Jesko, and that is an incredible car I will never forget. For this, of course, they've added a green trim to it to make the car a little more striking and I think visually appealing. So it looks really nice. Check out this Pagani Huayra BC Tempesta.